guys, so hopefully you've watched the hip hinge video. We're moving on now to a Romanian deadlift. So if you don't know this already, let me explain quickly. A deadlift is where you pick up a dead weight off the ground. The classic deadlift that you'll see at the gym will be with a barbell and bodybuilders will have that big bar, come down, your really heavy weight, they'll go like that, and then they'll just drop the weight down. That's a deadlift. Now there's also something called a Romanian deadlift, which is also known as a stiff leg deadlift, which is where you don't bend your knees quite so much, and it's all about that hinge that we were talking about in the hip hinge video. So this is how it looks like, and then I'll talk you through the technique points around it. So it's exactly the same as a hip hinge, but we're using a weight now. The reason we do it this way is that we want to work our posterior chain, so hamstrings, glutes, lower back. Your core is awake and active to make sure that we're nice and tight. We're not doing this, we're not doing that. It's working, but sort of on the side. Because you've got the weight now, you really want to make sure that your technique is perfect. So again, just like with the hip hinge, I'm pushing my hips all the way back. As soon as I feel a bit of a stretch in my hamstrings, this is my cue to stop going down. Because if I keep going down, this is going to happen. And then, as we said in the hip hinge video, when I come back up, this motion might put some pressure on my lower back. So we want to avoid that at all costs. So if you're quite flexible, you might be able to go all the way down. But as you can see, if I come down, I'm stretching my hamstrings, but my back is still nice and straight. If you can't quite make it all the way down, not a problem. Stop here, wherever it is that you need to stop, and come back up. Now, when you're coming back up, the movement is initiated from your hips coming back forward. A lot of people sometimes will start sort of doing this and then that, and that's also going to add pressure to your lower back. And what we're really trying to work are your hamstrings and your glutes. So this is really what needs to drive forward at the top. You squeeze your glutes, and then you go again down and up. And that was a very, very wordy video of RDLs, Romanian deadlifts.